out of infinite possibilities and zoomed in and focused on it and said, prove that isn't going to happen. That's what OCD has done, right? There is no way to prove that that isn't going to happen, right? But there are ways that we could consider new perspectives to help us out here. So this is what I want you to know. Nothing stays fixed, right? Scientifically, energy can't be created or destroyed. That means your essence, your energy doesn't just randomly vanish or get thrown into some cosmic punishment bin. That's not how the universe works. The idea that you would be cast in some eternal horror or that you can't handle the reality of death after billions of people have died that have come before us and that are living presently, right? There's no evidence of that, right? Nature evolves, it reabsorbs, it transforms. Fear wants to tell you it's black or white, heaven or hell, good or bad. But life and death are so much more complex than that, right? These are different ways of thinking about it. Okay, now we're going to talk about religion and spirituality. Religion and spirituality are the closest thing that we've kind of come to try to make sense out of death, right? Death is kind of a troubling thing. It's mysterious. No one really knows. But religion actually does mean we do something again and again and again. Well, the thing is that our OCD has kind of become its own fear religion, right? Where we have thought about something horrible again and again and again, and we're practicing that. The idea of spirituality and religion is to help you feel more connected, more comforted, right? Like more like accepting of death and what might happen, right? It's considering a more positive or helpful possibility of the afterlife in some cases, right? With OCD, it's like horror and terror, and we're repeatedly, like, in a way, worshiping that, right? So it's making us feel like disconnected, afraid, bleak, dreary, like totally not confident about living, right? Because we're constantly in that fear state. So we have to consider that one guess is as good as any, but if we look at the laws of nature and the universe, it kind of points to things being in flux, nothing being exactly black or white. Things are constantly changing and evolving. So how would that point to some eternally horrible thing that was just going to happen and you're going to be stuck in, right? That's just one tiny possibility, very actual little evidence, right? So if we can rationally agree with something like that, and at the very least that's one guess with very little evidence to support it, right? In actuality.